As you wish. Slingers!
Yes, please, run further down the wall. I want to get further away from the cuddling. They did their job, though. They absorbed all the shots in the world. Well, you're not getting Skrulk up there? He's a fucking one-man fucking pestilent slave fleet. One-man sensor bear. Might want to pull back the catapults. They're moving up for some reason.
Yeah, you guys just go.
Yeah, they're gonna get ripped apart just HP wise by the tower, and we're not gonna take it anytime soon, is the issue.
Slingers! So many to kill,
The hell, I physically can't get past your fucking units. Squeeze by.
One's wishes.
There we go. One got through. I'm trying to get behind you so I can throw shit. So I can use the most basic fucking weapon in the fucking medieval arsenal. Let me throw a rock at you with an apparatus. Now behold, the actual fighting force of this game, and I'm gonna fight you with clan rats.
Attack!
I just wish that you were able to like climb certain walls when you wanted to, like to surround a force. Like right now, your plague monks are like, I wish they could climb down the ladders, come back up the ladders around the other side of the Skinks.
Oh no, we have the Sphinx totally surrounded.
Not as well as you could, but sure. Like, just imagine if that one force of plague monks on the back end there was on the front. Yeah. So much more damage. And then they could be helping out with this conflict, as you can see that I am dealing with as I'm climbing up a wall and fighting fucking Saurus. Which is awful.
Now! War past! Yes! Yes!
You can fire at the Saurus over there. Like, if you can fire at the Saurus over there, like, slingers, that'd be great.
Left or right?
No, I'm talking with my slingers. Because they're right next to your plague, and I'm just kind of wondering if they can get a shot off. And nope, now they're in melee. What if I move them past the Skinks?
Agreed. Yes.
There, now halt and fire. There we go, now they're fired. Okay, Skrulk is fighting. I was gonna say, we need to get him in the mix.
Turn them to rats!
You might want to move your plague monks and everything down. Yeah, there you go. They kind of routed. We still gotta deal with the general's force inside. Saurus spears apart. Just, you know, casually taking on these Saurus spears while climbing walls. In Mark of Chaos, it was actually a unique feature of the Skaven army that you could climb walls when other armies actually needed to either bring ladders or siege towers, or flat out break the walls, or the gate. But Skaven, however, would just climb the walls, much like goblins from Battle for Middle-earth 2. Wouldn't need a ladder, they would just climb straight up.
Pain damage, good.
There we go. We got routing Saurus.
For the vermintide.
Oh, the catapults got completely destroyed.
Yeah, as long as you save the crew. Yeah, the tower basically fires really far. If you check the range on the tower, it's a bit ridiculous. I'm gonna get off these walls now. Huh. When most would say we built this city, the Skavens say we claim the city.
Quick, quick!
Come on, old man.
Skrulk! Bong, person, hurry! Faster, scurry! Bong, bong! Horn rats will!
Also, what are you saying, old man?
Die, die!
Means roll.
He's not old.
Yeah, but he like punched over like he's old.
Well, you'd hunch over too if you were effective in many diseases.
Fight! Attack! Clan rats! For the burning
I mean, if you could get a flanking maneuver down on this commander. Oh, there's the shatter.
Very good, master! Clan rats! Die! Die!
You infected my troops with the plague. You bastard.
Yes, yes! Oh, resurrect! Slay life! Hornet rats will! Our tile's yours! Clan rats! On! Murder!
There we go. You came so near to defeat.
And
God, we lost 500 to the fucking... Where did we lose? Wait. Okay, how did we lose that much on that one group of clan rats right there?
they got fucked by Sauruses. They were flanking somehow. Like they broke at one point but came back.
I was gonna say, because I came up that wall and I was like, I'm taking a lot of, I sat there, I'm like, I'm taking a lot of damage. I'm like, and I'm looking at my loss, I'm like, 78, 80, 80, okay. You know, you gotta lose men.
Yeah, look at that one Saurus unit that had 127 kills. Guess where they got most of them from? That one unit.
Well, the thing I tried to do is exactly what happened, which was 49, 62, 64, which is take most of the damage from the towers onto the slaves.
Yeah.
Which they're slingers,
How
so...
they took losses like that, considering they were hitting the Sauruses from behind?
Because Saurus are really swole.
Mm.
Like I said, best units in the game. Just half the time you can't control them.
Mm.
And yeah, pull back the Plague Claw. Because towers have ridiculous range. No one knows. Well, I guess... Well, I could say no one knows how they can fire that far, but... Realistically, historically, and from physics, you can resolve that it's because the tower is very high up. Yeah, I would have spread out the plague bunks a bit, though. in terms of like where they. It's kind of really hard to navigate forces on kind of where they climb up. For some reason, every force wants to kind of. Every unit wants to put their own ladder up for some reason.
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, we got one ladder up. It's like I even had like the slaves establish like like a couple ladders, and I'm like, okay, now send in the clan rats on those ladders, and it's like, nope, there they go. There they go, wandering around looking to put a ladder, and it's like, great, fantastic, best job, 10 out of 10.
Woo! Cold food.
Cold food.
12.
Well, we killed enough Saurus to be 12 food.
Soon shall be Art Plague Lord.
But you just raised it?
Yeah, don't want it.
But you didn't want to sack it?
Yeah. Wait, I can have corruptive or dictatorial, but not both. Oh, because one raises untainted, the other raises corruption.
Which corruption gives you more from below, and untainted gives you more, public order. There we go. Brain work now, preferably. Did I break the stupid aspect by
For the
immediately
wisdom
then
of the
saying
layer.
a word that has like more than 3 syllables? Preferably. That's 3 nouns. I mean, not nouns. That's 3 vowels. Preferably. I've never thought about it, honestly.
That's 4 syllables. Preferably.
Preferably. Yeah, you're right. What the hell? There's a force on the... Wow, they're on that island too. That's great. Fortress of the Dawn. They're on an island. Which, yes, you do have to swim all the way out onto that island. Apparently there was a battle in remnants of a battle, a recent battle site. This can be searched by a lord. And it's just... It's a ship crashed into another ship near an island. Oh, that's cute. You suffer attrition when going through the vortex. Like the whirlpool, I mean. Oh, I could search this one too. Sea Corpse. This is the remnants of a sea leviathan.
Yeah, there's some mysterious islands too.
That kind of sucks because I can't do the
Need more
whole
trophies, yes.
check all the options.
No one beats Better's Queek.
And what does the garrison on this place look like?
Ridiculous.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4.
Need more trophies, yes.
And
Certainly not.
He has how much accompanying that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that'd be
More head skulls.
4 plus 5. That's 9. And we have the numbers to take it. I'm not gonna lie about that.
Yeah.
Fight me, fight Queek.
Yeah, and we got menace from below. I'm not even thinking about that. We got menace from below. That's fine.
Who dares challenge
Yeah, we're gonna menace from
me?
below. That shit's so hard. There should be no issue. Like, I don't have any artillery. Oh, this is a minor settlement too. Never mind. I keep on thinking this is like, this has walls.
Yeah.
This will be... it's a decent fight. Like, it's technically 12 to 9 in terms of units, but they're still hurt from the last fight. Look what I recruited. Look at them. Look what I recruited. They're called slaves. Which is exactly what I use your slaves for, which is exactly what I want those for, which is run them out there and take some damage. And if when you're out, no one's gonna care. The problem is, a lot of the time in multiplayer, is it's like, oh yeah, let me run out the Skaven slaves. And then I'll run in my more expensive units and behind it. Well, the person just ends up, just as soon as they see your storm vermin and shit come into view, they're just like, focus that down immediately. That's why, like, you need shit like, Skaven slaves having taunt, for instance. I remember a really funny thing that I encountered at one point, which was there was people discussing like, oh, well, I really don't understand how units could really work as tanks in an army when a unit can simply focus fire, like a person can always simply focus fire away from the unit that you're seeking to tank the damage. And it's like, what would, and it's like, well, what would you do? Like, that's impossible for a unit to be able to tank because they're just always going to focus fire. It's like, there's quite a few games that give taunt as a thing to units that need it.
Guide us, Horned One. Council's command. The crack. Clan rats.
You're making the most ridiculous formation. He needs a clear line of sight to shoot, I'm pretty sure, by the way, unless he's shooting up at the sky. Which, trust me, I've used fucking warp fire throwers as anti-air, and it's hilarious because they work pretty damn well.
Rick-a-rack!
I'll probably just make these part of the line.
For the Valentine!
Because we just need to overwhelm them. How the fuck am I clicking multiple times? I can just hold Alt to do that. Jesus, I hate that. I hate myself for doing that. Just hold Alt, click, drag.
Our tail's yours.
Instead of trying to get that perfect fucking formation by doing it in the most inefficient way possible.
Ready? Rats teeth with clan rats. Our tail is yours. Keep that tail ready. Fight storm vermin.
Right, and they all say my tail is yours.
Ready.
And just ride overs, kind of put them anywhere really.
I eat many things. Let's take heads.
They're running away.
Take heads. Hungry for battle and flesh.
Fucking slaves are so crazy. Never mind, the clan rats do the exact same fucking animation.
Yeah, no.
I was like, oh yeah, they're so crazy. Look at them, they're so wacky.
The only people who aren't like that are the fucking storm vermin. Yeah,
Holy shit, they actually do it.
Yeah.
Exited the storm
Really
patrols.
God.
Meanwhile, you got rat girls.
My land's full of war masters. Yes. My status for
And I love their
killing
tight, orderly formation.
What, the storm woman?
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody loves rat Nazis.
Yeah. Rat Nazis.
So
I don't know. Whenever somebody talks about tight orderly formations, I always think fucking Nazis.
Yeah.
Because they're known for it. Anyways, if you want to start running, that'd be great. Because I'll go ahead and follow him behind. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring my rat ogre up here, and he's going to go right through this like a fucking bowling pin. Like a bowling wall. Why am I retarded? Yeah, they ate up a lot of arrows, at least.
For clan, for me.
Okay, here we go. Inward! Inward! Squidward! Inward! Squidward! Squidward!
Oh, hey, they can shoot over the heads of other units.
You were saying? Because as soon as they blocked line of sight, they were gone. They stopped shooting and went the other way.
Yeah, because they ran out of range.
Okay, now simple way to optimize this fight is to go around, and that guy's completely surrounded, so there's no problem with that. But this one needs to, I need to bring these stormmen around, like this, and inward. Is it me, or did that Stormvermin squad charge in alone against just everything? That's really weird. We didn't lose too many men, we just lost a lot of health on them. It was just really weird behavior. I guess it was because basically it's basically how groups work. In a nutshell. I haven't been using fucking this. I'm gonna use it to keep this unit routing. You ever about shooting that acid into a crowd?
Queek head taker. I am right for.
Quick head taker, take heads, Skaven slaves. Oh, I see what you're doing. Ha! That's funny.
Rats. Die, die, die. To the Valentine.
Well, if you're gonna tie those up, I guess I'll go after these.
Yes. Tail erect, teeth sharp, ready. Right there.
Quick, take head.
Enemy.
I'm the flyest nihilist.
A rat henchman.
But yeah, the slaves worked out just the way I wanted them to, which is great.
Go on.
And I'm just looking at this adorable sight of Queek chasing an elf through the forest. No elfing! Give me head! Give me the head! I want it! He's just like, no! What the hell? No! Queek has just weird weapons, by the way. He's got like a pickaxe? Which, yeah, apparently the dwarves hate
I
Queek.
told
Yeah,
him.
he's got a war pick.
Yeah, but he's still a
Kill
dwarf.
nasty elf
Send
things.
body parts to Clan Molder.
Yeah, you always send body parts to Clan Holder.
I am Clan Moors.
The slaves are outrunning him.
Some tail fodder.
Luckily, this is in Bretonia. We don't slaughter the ones that outperform the nobles.
Kill
I
murder
just do it anyway for other
elf
reasons.
things.
Oh my god, why is this entertaining?
Whiskers
It does
forward.
watching an elf get chased by rats.
Queek head taker.
Where's Queek going?
I think I accidentally hit fucking...
Bloodstick.
I think I accidentally hit, whatever the hell that key at J.
Yeah, like, Queek, where you going, buddy?
I have now sent the entire army after this elf. Grass. Dirt. He's so dignified in all his armor when he's being chased by people wearing more, like, basically a shirt. If not that, some are just wearing pants.
These slaves are very tired.
Yeah, but for some reason the game doesn't take into account that they're tired and to the campaign map. Apparently as soon as you end turn, it's been a day. They've been resting all day.
Yeah.
I don't... When I cease to be entertained by this, that is when I will stop. This is so far still entertaining to see a mob of fucking... This is like the Jack Sparrow thing. He gets chased by a fucking mob of pirates. No, natives.
Oh,
Okay. That's how you deal with a fence.
yeah, he just walked straight the fuck through it.
But you saw the massive puff of smoke that happened?
Yeah. You see that some of this fence is floating? Like it's not meant to be on a hill.
Yeah. And
But I
then,
like how that ceased to be entertaining to you. Because the game decided it did.
oh no, it's because the last unit routed from
Yeah, I
the
know,
map.
that's what I mean. You said you'd quit as soon as it ceased to be entertaining. Never did.
Clan victorious. Thanks to me.
Ate food, not bad. Which I just love how many how much damage you took on the slaves. I'm hoping that was actually like legitimately damage we took on the slaves that was used instead of just damage that was took on the slaves of me not moving in at the appropriate time.
Hmm.
I noticed as soon as like they took a bunch of damage, and then as soon as like I moved in, they took no more damage, and then the clan rats took some, but that was about it.
I think most of it was taking range fire.
Well, duh. Oh, but also the warp fire leveled up.
Yeah. This got close enough to spray their archers down without actually triggering their run the fuck away.
I don't know how you'll feel about globadiers.
I like them.
Armor piercing, anti-large, armored.
No, I've used the Death Globe variant, and I like them.
Those are so expensive though.
Yeah, and I just tested them out in the multiplayer thing.
They're so expensive, that's the problem with them. Usually I've seen people though, in a lot of armies, people like take 2 of them. Of the Death Globes.
Oh.
It's just because like the normal globes are really strong, and then the Death Globes are even stronger. So basically, when they normally take 2 units of globes, they take 2 just better globes. They usually take 2, so they take 2 better globes. It's just kind of a weird concept. Like, hey, if you're gonna bring this thing on, It's the whole limitation of like 20 units thing. Mainly that forces the death globes.